Hey guys, Sean, Less Lethal for Dummies. I got my new package carton of 16 gram CO2. The funny thing is, I ordered non-threaded because my point this time was to really concentrate on getting away from this threaded style, and you'll see why. I'll show loading the CO2. And I think I can do it. I think I can get away from this threaded, but first Amazon needs to ship me non-threaded. But now I have a carton of 40 of threaded, and I've begun to doubt myself. This TIPX is set up with a TCR valve, a bypass regulator, and that's about it. Except I installed the MRT Delrin bolt, and I finally hit 50 joules on this marker. That was my goal originally, but I had tested this bolt and I didn't get any improvement from it based on comparing it to the factory TIPX bolt and the long range bolt, the Tippmann FSR bolt. So now I'm really thinking, where did I go wrong? So I'm gonna do it all over again, but I'm gonna do back to back to back. So first thing we're gonna do is load the 16 gram up. So I have to put it in like this, and I use this high-tech silicone hose here, and I thread it in. Now, this method is very secure, and there's no risk of it ever falling out or even unwinding for that matter, because I do have to use a little bit of effort to get it in there. How I have this set up still allows me to retain the factory pull to pierce, but you can see I'm going to carry this around in my pocket. I mean, essentially this is like a one and run kind of thing anyways. That's what Less Lethal is mostly about. It's about escape. Sorry. So I'm going to shoot 9.9 gram riot balls. I'm just going to use a factory Tippmann mag. It holds 6. It can hold 7 if you drop one in the mag well. I'm not going to. And I'm going to be using a 8-inch, 7-inch Lapco Big Shot Assault Smooth Bore 684. Let's go do it. Only going to chrono the first one because that's really the most important one. MRT bolt, 9.9 grams. Three, two, and two. On this day, 322 is the number to beat with the MRT Delrin bolt. This is the Tippmann long range bolt, so that bolt has no O-ring tip on it. The markers had sufficient time to warm up. .320. Negligible at best. What I did notice, I should have chronoed all those because felt like it was a little more stingy on the CO2. I had more blasts at the end. But it's the high number we're going for. Well, here is an interesting development. I've always preached this round block. This is a factory Tippmann TIPX round block, you can tell because it has the round hole and they're usually silver, is better than the shaped block. This is a Tippmann TIPX long range block. This is an FSR bolt. This is supposed to go together with this block. It's sold as a kit. And this is the TIPX bolt, just a stock one with the O-ring that comes with this block. I hear that? So I'm plugging the end of the bolt and I'm blowing down there. This is the long range bolt and the long range block. Hear that? Long range block, factory TIPX bolt. I have to blow really hard to get any air to escape out of this block and the TIPX bolt. Maybe the combo was wrong all along. Okay, well, it would really mess up the data if I change the block mid-test, so we'll test the FSR block, the long-range block, once we complete the last but not least factory TIPX bolt, factory round ball block. 322 is a number to beat. Then we had a 320. Dang! That was damn near 50. Huh. Well, and that was a round ball block, and the factory TIPX bolt, like I always said, was the best combination. But how is that long range block going to do? Because the air loss that was happening that you saw there, that's real. And when you're chasing little small efficiencies, that air loss can mean big things when it all adds up in the end. Just about to install the Tippmann long range block, and just in case you're wondering, MRT bolt, long range block, they do not go together. This surely would jam or fracture this Delrin piece. So MRT and long range block, no go. Obviously this does fit the factory block because I was using it in it, but good thing I didn't try in that. All right, let's see who wins this. Factory TIPX O-ring bolt, Tippmann long range FSR block. $330 is now the number to beat. $326 came in second. Round ball block, factory TIPX bolt. That's what I always knew, that's what I always preached, and then of course, anomalies happen. I can blame it on CO2, and it more than likely was. You can see this was all done within a 2-hour window here. But did it vary that much? I'm gonna stick with my tried, tested method, and that was the round ball block and TIPX bolt. So moving forward, I'm gonna leave that alone. Do not touch it. Unless you want to shoot shape projectiles. Then you're gonna need that FSR block. Grimberg, HP 68, 7.8 grams. Had to switch out my 8-inch Lapco 684. This one is way too tight for these projectiles. Unlike my 14-inch Lapco where they go through relatively easily. Factory barrel. Hey, 46. There's 10 in here. That is all.